It's now time for Trivia Tracks with yours truly, Price Robertson. This edition of Trivia Tracks is brought to you by Washita Valley Respiratory Care and Beth Smith at Edward Jones. This international wrestling star is best known for his feud with Bruno Sammartino. Larry Zbyszko. Birth name, Lawrence Whistler, is a three-time world champion, having twice held the AWA World Heavyweight Championship and WSL World Heavyweight Championship once. A native of Chicago, Zbyszko trained under Sammartino after cutting his collegiate wrestling career at Penn State University short. He debuted in 1973 as a babyface. His ring name, a tribute to 1920s wrestler Stanislaus Zbyszko. He initially wrestled in the Pittsburgh area before receiving bookings in Vancouver. He spent 3 years in the WWF before traveling to California in 1975. In 1976, he became a star of the Guatemala territory in Latin America. Just before an earthquake devastated that country, he returned to WWF as a tag team partner of Tony Garea, whom he won the WWF World Tag Team Championships in November 1978. Their reign lasted until March 1979, when they were defeated by the Valiant Brothers. Zbyszko went on to feud with Bugsy McGraw, Abdullah the Butcher, and superstar Billy Graham. He once summarized his mat-based ring work with the statement, "I just believe in science over brawn." By the end of the 70s, Zbyszko became frustrated with his inability to shed his label as Bruno Sammartino's protege. He challenged Sammartino to an exhibition match, claiming this was the only way he could step out of Sammartino's shadow. Sammartino eventually agreed to the match, after Zbyszko threatened to retire if he was not granted the match. The trainer and pupil faced one another in Allentown, Pennsylvania on January 22, 1980, with Sammartino dominating the early stages of the match. After Sammartino threw him out of the ring, an irate Zbyszko seized a wooden chair and struck Sammartino, leaving him in a pool of blood in the middle of the ring and instantly turning Zbyszko into a reviled heel. So despised was Zbyszko by partisan Sammartino fans in the Northeast that his car was repeatedly damaged, and taxis in which he was traveling were overturned by fans. This is considered by some fans, including our dear friend John Guess, as the greatest heel turn in wrestling history. Zbyszko left the WWF, as it was now called, in 1981 and feuded with Bruno's son David Sammartino on the independent circuit. He subsequently wrestled for the NWA and its affiliates, AWA, where he engaged in a lengthy feud with Sergeant Slaughter, a second stint with NWA, then back to the AWA, where he was their last reigning world heavyweight champion when it folded in 1991, and joined the WCW in 1990, where he also worked as a color commentator. He followed up that stint with 2 more in the independents, plus 1 in TNA, and retired from wrestling in 2015. In 1988, he married Kathleen Gagne, daughter of Vern Gagne and sister of Greg. His son Tim is himself a pro wrestler. Till next time, I'm Price Robertson. Amazed by today's trivia? Then join me every Monday through Friday morning for Trivia Tracks on Fox Sports Camden 97.1.